Good morning, guys. My hair is absolutely crazy. I just got out of the shower or the bath. I wanted to show you kind of my shopping list slash 2-week meal plan that I do every week, and just kind of show you kind of how I do my rundown. And so I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I usually go grocery shopping every 2 weeks, and in our house we kind of have a little schedule kind of thing where on Monday Billy cooks, so whatever he needs. Sometimes he'll tell me what he needs for those days, sometimes he doesn't. Tuesdays are crock pot days, just makes life easy. I was part of a Bible study that it was just really hard to come home and cook anything, or it'd be like 9 or 10 o'clock. So to avoid eating out, I started crock potting, and ever since then I just left it on that day. This Wednesday is going to be Frito pie. Okay, I need my phone to focus. Okay, Thursday is going to be leftovers. Thursday is always a leftover day for us. It's just easy, it's convenient, and it gets all of those leftovers. Like I know we're going to have plenty of leftover chicken and dumplings, so it'll help me get rid of it before it goes bad. And then I can also take it to work a couple times, so that'll also help. Alright, then Friday is cheese ravioli and garlic bread and a veggie. We will not have Michael that weekend, so we'll just do things that more we like. And then I have some leg quarters that I got for like 25 cents a pound, and they were in a 10-pound bag. And so I divide them up. And so what I'm going to do is part of them I'm going to take out and I'm going to make barbecue chicken sandwiches for us. And then what's left of it, we're going to make street tacos for the next day. Or kind of like chicken street tacos. Okay, then again, go back to Billy cooks on Monday. Tuesday is crock pot chicken spaghetti. It's kind of more like an enchilada spaghetti. If you have never tried it, look it up on Pinterest. It is amazing. Wednesday is soup and sandwiches. I also wrote that down there just in case, because sometimes one of these other meals we may not have used anything in there. Something else may have come up that we placed it with something else. We may have eaten out or something, so then I just put something simple. But also it just makes it easy if we're just having a crazy day. Thursday again is leftovers. Then we're going to have Michael back. And then we're going to have nachos on Friday. Saturday is chili dogs. It is also National Board Game Night. Not board game night. It is National Puzzle Night. So I was trying to think of some kind of game. We might just do, because we're not big on puzzles, but just do a family game night that night. So something easy like chili dogs. And then in our house, Michael cooks every Sunday night. So this is just kind of a run through of kind of the meal plan for evening meals. And then this is kind of my grocery list, and I have done this for the last like 2 or 3 years, maybe even longer, and I find that it works really, really easy for me. It's where things are. These are grains, veggies, deli stuff, drinks, frozen, cans, miscellaneous things. This is actually, I guess, considered a meat. And then meat. But it's just those miscellaneous things. And so what I do is I just take that, I write all those little headline things on there, and then I go through the thing and I go, okay, what do I have? What do I need? And I just kind of go down it, and I just add to the list wherever it goes on here. And it makes my life so much easier, because when I'm in the canned food aisle, I know these are all the canned foods I can get. Not like I wrote this huge list out. Nothing's in order. Everything's just kind of crazy. But that I can see exactly how many things that I need that are canned food items, and I can go, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. And it just makes everything so much easier. And then I actually started going to a different store, so the store is kind of not the same as the other ones, but I can kind of go through, and if there's something on this list that one store does not have, then I can just stop, just don't even worry about it. Or maybe they're priced more expensive than I know I can get it somewhere else, so then I'll just like, don't worry about it, and then I will go somewhere else to get it, and it's usually H-E-B because that's my like top store to go to pick up things. But things like milk and eggs and stuff like that, I know. Then there's sometimes where I'll get a couple staple things that I know that we're gonna use during the week, like Goldfish or like the knockoff brand of Goldfish, Cracker Packs, chicken wings. I'll have some green beans, sweet peas, corns. We're out of canned fruit or canned vegetables, and so I know this is stuff that we're going to use a lot of, and so I'm going to go ahead and stock up this month, because therefore I don't have to worry about it, and then I have it on hand. The chicken wings, not really on our meal plan, but in case something comes up, I'm good. I have something else, and I also used our backup chicken wings the other day when Michael was here, so it's always a good idea to go ahead and have something there, just as an extra in case we need it. And then so then basically that's it. Then I have some coupons for Dollar General with their Dollar General app, and so I need to pick up a few more things, and so this is just a reminder, because I go to Aldi's mostly now, and the shampoo and conditioner they have is not really my top favorite. My top favorite, I just haven't been able to send in an order and get it. And so, it's not one of the ones that I really like. So I'm just going to go to Dollar General and pick up a few of the things that they have on sale, or I have a coupon on the app, and then go from there. So that's just kind of basically what I'm looking at. Of things that we need. Also, you're probably asking, what do we do about lunches and breakfast? Okay, we also have like a schedule with that too. So Mondays, Billy's off, and he's a big cereal person, and so is Michael. So on Mondays that are school holidays, I just like, you know what, make sure there's plenty of milk and there's plenty of different kinds of cereal, and they can go to town. Tuesdays are breakfast tacos. It's something that I have already pre-done. They're in the freezer, and they can just pull them out and heat them up, and then they can go. Wednesdays are muffins, again, pre-done, stuck in the freezer. Excuse me. Just pull them out the night before. They're in there. They can heat them. We can heat them up, and then we can go. Thursdays are breakfast sandwiches, again, already in the freezer. We can heat them up and go. If I'm not really in the mood for that, then there's something else. Majority of the time, I don't even eat breakfast. So the things that I made myself for breakfast have been in there a while. Sometimes if I know, like, I'm going in at 8 and I'm going to lunch at 11, I'm not even worried about breakfast, because by the time I start getting hungry, it's going to be about 10:30, and I can hold off for another 30 minutes till lunchtime. So I'm not even worried about it, because that's just the type of body, every once in a while, that my body is just not hungry. But if I know that I'm going in at 8 and I'm not going to have lunch until about 1, then I go ahead and have something for breakfast, because I know about 10:30 I'm going to start getting hungry, and it's going to be too late. I'm going to get to the hangry stage, and nobody likes me at hangry. So it just depends on the day, and that's usually why my breakfast stuff stays in the house a lot longer, because I don't usually eat it. Also, on Fridays, we just do something easy. They can have Pop-Tarts or anything, something like that. Just make it easy. It's easy for me. It's easy for them. Boom. Then we kind of go back around. Saturday, they can have cereal. Sometimes we'll make a big breakfast, but most of the time we don't anymore, because Michael makes breakfast every Sunday night. So we kind of just leave that for him. But usually it's like cereal or a Pop-Tart or something if we're rushing out of the house, if we have something early morning that we have to do. Or sometimes we'll surprise them and go get donuts or something. Then on Sunday we have a new tradition of honey buns. This was my church that started this. They offered pink lemonade and honey buns in the morning, and it became something that Michael really enjoyed. And so I was like, you know what, instead of having the church get your breakfast every morning, I'll start providing it, and I'll just go get them. So every Sunday morning right before church he gets breakfast. He gets a honey bun for breakfast. So it's something that we started, that we continued. So that's basically it. As far as lunches are fairly easy in this house. We usually always have turkey and cheese, peanut butter and jelly. I like to have soups for lunch. They usually tend to make me hungry faster, so I try to do soups on the early part of the week, or my weeks that I get to go home around 5:30, 6 o'clock, because usually that's about time for dinner. And those weeks anyway, you know, I can grab a snack, and then I get home and start cooking. So then by the time I eat dinner, I'm good. But I always have some kind of soups and stuff, and this is for me. I'll explain Billy's in just a second. Soups, there's always sandwich stuff. I also am one of those ones that I just would like crackers, a cheese stick, a beef stick, some fruit snacks, and some trail mix or something, and I'm good to go, and let's keep going. Just pack it with protein and let's go. But, so there's that. Sometimes I'll have some, like, SpaghettiOs or something. I could totally turn back into a kid. Ravioli, SpaghettiOs, all that bad stuff for you. But I would say probably my biggest meal of the day is dinner, which I know they're still you to have your biggest meal in the daytime, before you go to bed. But that just is me. It's been me for a while now, and so that's what I do. For Billy, I used to pre-make all our lunches and leave our lunches in there. So Sunday I would start pre-making lunches, put the lunches in the refrigerator, and I found that a lot of times that he wasn't taking his lunch because he wasn't hungry. Or he was getting back to town early enough where he could just come home, make his lunch, and then go back to work. And so when that started happening, I would start asking, do you want me to pack your lunch? There's a lot of times where if he eats breakfast and he eats dinner, he's not really hungry during the day. So I kind of just leave it alone and kind of let him dictate what he wants, or what he needs. Sometimes he just grabs a couple snacks. We have snack tubs. He has a snack tub, and then me and Michael have a snack tub. So we kind of he just knows which one's his, and he'll just grab what he wants out of there, and then he'll just take it and go. Because sometimes he's like, I'm not really hungry, I'm more thirsty. So then he'll have all of his drinks, and then he'll just have a few snacks. Or he'll be home. Sometimes he's leaving at like 6 o'clock in the morning. He'll be home at noon, and he's done for the day. So at that point, he's not really hungry. So yeah, so that's basically it as far as that. And then I'm just about to go grocery shopping, and yeah, when I go grocery shopping, I just kind of cut it off my list, start crossing stuff off. Sometimes I see a really good deal when I'm there, and if it is a really good deal and I feel like, oh yeah, we can benefit from that, then I'll go ahead and I'll get it, and I'll put it up for the next time that we need it. And sometimes I'll just kind of leave it alone, like, we don't really need that right now, or I'm not really saving that much, so it's not a big deal. And sometimes I do go and I realize, oh, I forgot something on my list. But, and then sometimes I'll just put, like, fruit, because I don't really know what's going to be in season or what I'm going to really like. So, anyway, that's basically it for today. And I hope you enjoy. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please link them down below. If you're not one of those people that like to link things down below, you can always send me an email. That is down below, too. Because, hey, sometimes we don't like to put stuff on social media. But yeah, so basically that's it. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.